Hey, Karli, what is happening, my friend?
What's happening? Derek, don't you know?
Mm, I might, but let's not ruin the moment. I have a feeling you can't wait to tell me.
What's happening is the AP Coordinator Back to School Workshop, our annual can't miss event of the year. It's time to engage with fellow AP coordinators in these free interactive Zoom sessions. Registration is now open. Sign up for your preferred date and time.
The workshop is perfect for all AP coordinators, new and experienced. And interactive is the key word, not a recording, not a video. Our team of colleagues is live, ready to help, and ready to answer questions on the fly.
Bring it on. We'll be ready. And we love to hear from you. Register now. Link in the show notes. We can't wait to see you there. Coordinated, episode 284 How and Why to Take Advanced High School Classes.
Greetings, AP coordinators. Derek Cometa here, Senior Director, AP Coordinator Experience for the AP program and former AP Coordinator.
And I'm Karli Suge, School Counselor and AP Coordinator.
Thank you for joining us. It is Monday, July 14th, 2025, and I think we have a very educational episode planned for today. I am putting on my learning cap and I am looking straight at Karli for my upcoming lesson. I'm sure it will be stellar. No pressure. Let's find out in the place to be to hear all the latest and greatest in the world of AP coordinators.
Pressure? What pressure? Even though I'm still on summer break, I'm an AP coordinator. I never forget how to keep things coordinated.
Good morning, Karli. I have something to admit. I have to say that I have really been learning a lot from you this summer. I am a I am a former educator who feels like I'm still being educated, and it's been pretty great.
Hmm. Well, good morning. And I think there's a famous saying to describe what you're feeling, Derek.
Well, I love this. Please share. I always like a good quote.
It goes something like, it's never too late to teach an old dog new tricks. Derek? Derek, are you still with us?
Yeah, sorry. I think my internet dropped for a moment there because it sounded like you were about to make fun of me in front of all of our friends and listeners, but I know that would never happen. Uh-huh.
Uh, of, of course not, Derek. I mean, you're the star of the podcast.
Oh, Karli. I'll remind you that we are not on camera right now. People cannot see you violently rolling your eyes as you say that. Ahem.
Okay. Let's get back to this learning. I don't think it's just this summer that you've been learning. I think it's all the time.
Well, that is true. You did you didn't have to say it quite like that, but you are correct as usual.
I mean it in a positive way. It's good to be a lifelong learner. So, what are you learning about? How about an example?
Certainly. So, I am learning even more about how being an AP coordinator can really cross over into the role of being a school counselor like
Hmm.
yourself and or a school leader and or many other roles at a school or district.
Right. That is very true. And from my perspective, as the AP program continues to grow and grow, well, it's important that we all understand the amazing opportunities our students have in front of them. Many students are eager to jump into something like AP, while some are less certain.
I think I was that kind of student myself, the latter one, the one who was a little less certain, way back in the day. So, Karli, when you have these kinds of conversations with your students, how do they go? I'm curious. I mean, what do you say?
Well, the exact words vary, of course, but students and parents essentially want to know why they should take advanced high school classes and how to take them.
Great question. Or maybe I should say great questions, plural. Please share a little more.
Well, first, taking challenging classes in high school is a great way to build new skills. Those skills serve students well when they get to college because they will be more prepared. In a recent survey, more than half of the first year college students responded saying they wish they had worked harder in high school.
Mhm.
And challenging classes can also help students get into college. This is exactly what admissions officers like to see on applications. It's good to see students who are academically challenging themselves and maximizing their opportunities.
Okay, wow. I love hearing all that. That's a great opening to the topic and subsequent questions. You make it sound really exciting. Now I'm curious, what do you say about these I think you said challenging classes, quote unquote challenging classes?
I often start with explaining what an honors class means at my high school. Honors classes usually cover similar material as regular classes, but at a faster pace or more deeply than regular classes. Then, of course, there are AP courses, my favorites, as you might imagine. I describe those as college level classes that help students develop and apply skills such as reading critically, solving problems analytically, and writing clearly. Some schools also offer programs like IB or dual credit. These might be good options for some students to consider as well.
So, given all that, how do you help students and parents kind of narrow it down to help them
Mm,
make a choice, especially at schools like you mentioned,
mm,
where students have more than one option? What do you say then?
mm. I think a big part of it, a big key to the success of a student is finding their passion. The fact that courses like these can introduce students to topics and ideas that aren't covered necessarily in the regular classroom. The range of subjects can allow students to explore interests and develop new passions, maybe even discovering a subject that eventually becomes a college major or the focus of their career.
I agree 100%, though I have to say that was not exactly applicable to my own personal experience. When I was growing up, I am pretty sure I never envisioned a career in education
Hmm.
uh, or frankly, being an AP coordinator.
Well, I guess that last part is very true, Derek. I mean, there's no AP course on how to be a good AP coordinator. Maybe you could start one, though. It could be titled um, AP coordinator colon modern or
Or in my case, AP coordinator colon ancient. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I knew. I, I just knew where you were going to go with that, Carly. Hey, um, back to the topic. What else can you share? What else do you share?
really just two more primary points, I think. The first is that honors and college level courses can help students learn the skills and habits needed for success in college and beyond. And second, students may have the opportunity to earn college credit while still in high school. That is a big one. This means that students may be able to skip some basic college courses and move directly into interesting advanced classes. This saves them both time and money.
I am in. Sign me up. This sounds amazing. What do I Well, I was about to say, what do I do next? But that also sounds like maybe it's time for the familiar tone that tells us it's time for our coordinated call to action.
AP coordinators, be ready. Be ready to help your students and parents consider the challenge of honors or college level courses. We can find a lot of great information on the webpage linked in our show notes. It's called How and Why to Take Advanced High School Classes. It's very helpful. And consider sharing that link with your school counselors, teachers, and principals as well. Hey, maybe even sharing this podcast episode. Getting everyone on the same page, and by everyone, I mean all school staff and faculty, well, you can imagine how much more effective it is if everyone is rowing in the same direction, presenting a unified message. That's just one great example of a school acting very, you know, coordinated.
AP coordinators, thanks again for joining us. We will be back again next week. Karli will be hosting one more Spotlight episode featuring a fellow AP coordinator. Please don't miss it. We'll talk with you then.
And for all our support of AP students, yep, our support. AP coordinators, we are truly good as gold.
Just don't know. I'll say it over and over and over again till I believe it's so. I'm good as gold.